Good evening, everybody. Now, I originally did say that I would film my next video tomorrow, which would be another retrospective video on a famous person, which I still will do that, and that still will be filmed tomorrow, but I figured, since earlier tonight, now that the season of The Amazing Race has concluded, I figured, why don't I do one more video for tonight, so that you'll all be happy about this. And for this video, it's on the season finale of the race, and I have some really good news for you, because the big news is that Amazing Race history has been made, because for the first time ever, we have an all-female team win the race. And if you know which female team that won the race is, it's none other than the two doctors. No, they're named Nat and Kat. So, I'll tell you how those doctors became heavy favorites to win. For the first 3 legs, they were pretty much fine and all this. They did have times near the back of the pack, but then after that, by the time leg 4, the 4th leg came in Sweden, when they ended up coming first in a leg, and then after that leg was done, in the 5th leg, they ended up doing they ended up taking the only race's only fast forward pass of the season, in which they ended up eating a little Christmas dinner of Norway, which, of course, one of the two teams is a vegetarian, but they'll end up eating it, and they had the good meal, that meal caused them to win the fast forward, and then with that they came in first again on this leg, and with that, and soon after that, they stayed near the front of the pack for pretty much the whole time, and they won at least 1 or 2 more legs in which, with those legs, which after those 2, because they've won, and because they won 4, and what caused Nat and Kat to get the big advantage and stay in first for this final leg, after doing that scary task of having to drop down, and of course they did lose a little bit of time at the roadblock, but they were able to complete it first, because then they actually did a very good job memorizing all the greeters. There's at the Don Quixote studio, which was early in the episode, which there was a special guest, which was none other than legendary game show host Bob Eubanks. Thanks, because he was present. Of course, you were asking. I didn't know Bob Eubanks was still alive. Well, yes, he is. So it's good that Bob Eubanks is able to greet them. But of course, for Nat and Kat, after that, they went over to that final pit stop, and with the doctors coming in once we crossed the finish line, we knew history would be made. So doctors Nat and Kat, congratulations on winning the race and the $1 million. And I'm sure more all-female teams will definitely win future seasons of the race soon. But we'll always remember your victory, because as I said, you made history of being the first all-female team to win the race, and your time on the race will never be forgotten. So, Nat and Kat, congratulations to your victory, and have a good time. And speaking of the race, with this season over, it's also the final season of the race that was filmed in standard definition, because when the Amazing Race returns for its 18th season on February 20th, 2011, it'll be filmed in high definition, and this will feature teams from previous seasons. So, since the announcement was made about this at the end of the episode, so you're all going to be happy about that. But anyway, until then, one more time, Nat and Kat, congratulations on winning the race. The $1 million is yours to keep, and as I said, and enjoy the money. And to all of you YouTube users, thanks for watching. Hope you have a good night. And as I said before, I will be back tomorrow to film the retrospective video, as I promised you. So until tomorrow, good night, everybody.